so you can see the damage to this leaf, which is permanent. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In this video, I'm going to look at the damage suffered by my Monstera and what I'm going to do next with it. Let's get straight into it. So a little background first. This Monstera was bought for me as a Father's Day present about 6 or 7 years ago. It was in a 2-litre pot, tiny plant. It's been growing ever since. I think this is a 50-litre pot now, and we've got huge leaves. This is the first leaf. This is the latest leaf that just came out, and it's a good, I'd say, close to 50 centimetres in length. Huge fenestrations and holes on it. And of course, most people who grow Monstera grow it for the amazing shaped leaves. Very easy to care for. Such a cool looking plant, but a few weeks ago, disaster struck. So let me talk about what happened here. Yeah, so a few weeks ago, I had to move this plant outside for 2 days while we had some new flooring fitted. And it was out, I put it in the shadiest part of the garden. Unfortunately, it was 2 quite hot and sunny days, and it did get about an hour or 2 of direct sunlight in the evening. I thought it would be okay, but you can see this is the sun damage that was caused over 2 days, and literally the leaves below it, absolutely fine, unscathed. The leaf neck behind it, a little bit of damage here, and it was a matter of a few degrees. This one was facing slightly higher, more directly towards the sun, and it got scorched. The rest of the leaves were largely untouched. You see a bit more damage there. Now, the reason why this is a problem is because, of course, there's no recovery from this for the Monstera plant, and if I cut these damaged leaves off, it would leave a huge hole in the plant, and it already has. It's a bit bare there already, and yeah, if I cut those 2 leaves off, then there'd be a big hole and it wouldn't look great. Now this is actually, it started as 3 plants, and I cut it down to 2. There's 2 main trunks or stems here that I have removed the lower leaves off because they were quite small, and I'm left with this slightly top heavy plant, but luckily there is new growth here. That is the newest leaf here, which is significant. It doesn't have as many holes as some older leaves, but it is significantly larger than any other leaf. So there's still life in the plant. It's still alive. It's still pushing out new leaves, especially with, I've put some fertilizer in over the summer. So here's my plan. So what I intend to do is make a cut somewhere along here. So you can see there's a few aerial roots. Let me get into there. You can see there are aerial roots there, and there's a node here. So if I make a clean cut along here, then I should be able to put it in water and grow some new roots from that node and pot up that big leaf and grow it from there. Now I'm hoping that I can continue to get huge leaves from it, but that's the only way forward I can see, perhaps for both of the plants, to cut it and start again, I suppose. Now the obvious issue with that is that I will lose the height that's been going for 6 or 7 years, but that's the only option I can think of, really, so as to not have a huge hole in the plant. But I would be interested in what other people think. What do you think I should do with this giant Monstera that's been sunburnt? Do leave a comment below and let me know. Should I cut it, or should I just remove the leaves and let it continue growing, or leave it as it is, damaged? Does it add character? Let me know. Cheers.